The 2024-25 Premier League season is over, and the one player who stood head and shoulders above everyone else is Mo Salah. A Premier League winner with Liverpool, top goal scorer, assist leader, and overall best player in the league. And with over 180 goals in the Premier League, the Pharaoh of Anfield isn't just dominating the game, he's one of the greats to have graced it. And in this video, we're going to uncover the greatness of Mo Salah. Now you can apply some of his elite principles in your game and your life. Welcome to Mindset of the Elite, where we uncover the success of the greats and how you can use those principles to upgrade the overall quality of your game and your life. And if you're new to the channel, kindly subscribe as more content like this will be coming your way. Let's get to it. In a league where the legends like Alan Shearer, Thierry Henry, Wayne Rooney have written the Premier League history books, where goals are the currency for greatness, enter Mo Salah, who didn't just become the part of a football club, but a pace setter, setting new standards. He became Liverpool's crown jewel, or symbol of relentlessness, intelligence, and execution. And yes, goals win games, but this is more than that. And Mo Salah has discovered this in a unique way that has set him apart from the rest of the pack. From the dusty fields of Egypt to the benches of Stamford Bridge, Salah's journey wasn't as linear as you think. Started out playing at El Moukawaloun SC in Egypt, where his light initially shone. Joined FC Basel in 2012 before being transferred to Chelsea in 2014. Minimal playing time, of course, but then at Roma, when he got the transfer in 2015, he sharpened his weapons. He became decisive with his passing, his 1v1s, getting in end product, and at most, contributing to breakaways, goals, and assists. The end product was incredible, particularly in the breakout year at Roma, 2016-2017. He had 15 goals and 11 assists. What a turnaround for a winger at the time. And when Liverpool came knocking, he didn't walk alone. Because you see, at Liverpool, it was the perfect match with a combination of team ethics and a rising collective desire as a team to succeed. And in his debut season, 32 Premier League goals, record shattered. That was in 2017-2018. He was phenomenal that year. You see, before becoming the clinical goal scorer that Salah is today, there were building blocks that he had to set before he could get to those levels. He had to ensure that scoring goals and assists were vital, develop that properly at Roma. Of course, at FC Basel, he was also critical in winning the league and the cup at the time. But when you move up the ranks in the leagues that they are, especially when you come into the Italian league, you have to learn different things. Your physicality has to improve, your technicality has to be better. And of course, end product at the highest levels are the most important things. Because like I said before, goals win games. And Salah understood that being that pivotal person, that clutch player at the dying minutes or at any point in the time was paramount if he had to take his success to the next level. And that is exactly what he did. Since then, Mo Salah has been a storm of greatness. 3-time Golden Boot winner, including this year that just went past. Crucial goals against big teams, Spurs, United, City. Golden Boots all the time, breaking records, and of course, even the heroics at the Champions League. He became the fastest Liverpool player to score 100 goals. Also, he holds the record for having the most goals in a 38-game Premier League season. Also, he's the first African player to score over 150 Premier League goals. Of course, he's got over 180 at the moment. So many times in so many games, you hear the word Mo Salah because he's just the one who gets the goals at the end. You see, I keep emphasizing the fact that he's a clutch player because the 90th minute, sometimes even the first 15 minutes, or at breaking points, he's the one who gets the goals that wins them the league. Maybe not necessarily clinching the title, but the individual goals at different times across the season. These are the things, the memorable matches, the ones against City where he dribbles past 1, 2, 3s, the tappings that he gets in, even the assists that he plays. His link-up play is so excellent. So he understands that he's taking it up upon himself to be that clutch player, to be the one who would decide games at the nick of time. And of course, the records and the stats show for themselves. So you see, beyond the goals, Salah elevated Liverpool from a sleeping giant to champions. For them being Champions League winners in 2018-2019 after being runners-up in 2018. Of course, remember what happened to his shoulder in the final, Sergio Ramos. Now 2 league titles in 2020 and in 2025 for Liverpool. He's contributed at least 10 assists in multiple seasons, and the only player with 20 plus goals and 10 plus assists multiple times. Only player other than Wayne Rooney to be on the top 10 all-time leading goals and assists in the Premier League. Amazing. So his off-the-ball movement, goals and assists and leadership helped Liverpool reclaim the Premier League and the respect of Europe. It had been a while coming since the heroics of 2005 for Liverpool, and it's been like Liverpool has just been, of course, they're in the Premier League and in the Champions League, but they've never really hit the heights that they should have, till Mo Salah, of course, having Jurgen Klopp with them, came into the picture. Bear in mind, Salah's position is always out wide, so he's technically a winger, but a goal-scoring winger. Of course, we know the inside forward role has changed in previous years, because you understand it's not about just getting the ball and dribbling past 1, 2, 3 players, even though he can do that, as you can see the goal he scored against City and in other multiple games. But the team effort is what gets him into play. His movement off the ball, recognizing the spaces, knowing just to get half a yard and then executing that curler into the top corner, and the numbers keep coming. A goal, 2 goals, hat-tricks, penalties. He doesn't take free kicks, but he's just clinical, knowing where to be at the right time. His finishing, brilliant. Pace, speed, accuracy on the ball, technique, ball control, key attributes. But as much as those technical skills are there, it is the mindset to always keep winning, the mindset to keep going, the mindset to keep putting himself in those positions where, when the chance comes, he's there to capitalize. And that is how top scorers, that is how the best goal scorers, the Ruud van Nistelrooys, your Alan Shearers, your Wayne Rooneys, that is how they get the goals. And of course, even look at back in the time when Cristiano Ronaldo was in the Premier League, the same thing, wide men coming into the box and then getting those goals. You see, Mo Salah is more than a goal scorer. He's a symbol of humility, hard work, and mastery. He's proof that elite discipline beats raw talent. And the same is applicable whether you're on the pitch, in business, or in life. I've heard Mo Salah talk about how the most important thing to train is the mind. You can literally put in sessions on the pitch, yes, develop your technical skills, in the gym, improving your physicality, but the mind is one of the most important things, yet the most difficult, because the time it takes to separate yourself, to condition your mind to be that player that you can be, does take a while, but the discipline involved is what sets you apart. That kind of mindset which you do day in and day out in training and on the game days, these are what makes or separates the greats from the ordinary. At times you have to realize that having a simple lifestyle but a disciplined routine is what gets you there. And consistent performances, your 7s, your 8 out of 10s, the occasion you get your 9s or your 10s, but if you can't keep a 7 and an 8 consistently, you find that you just keep rising. It may dip a bit, but it carries on again, and it carries on again. Consistency is king. So what are some of the key takeaways that you can apply to yourself as a footballer or as an entrepreneur or professional? First things first, understand your legacy is built on how you elevate others. If you can work on being the complete package and realizing it's not just about you, but about the team, you'll find that collective success brings you individual accolades. Next, you need to ensure, like we mentioned earlier, it's consistency. Not just moments, not just having a 10 today and then a 4 tomorrow. It's got to be 7, your 8s, your 9s consistently, because excellence daily builds results, and these results, they compound. You also need to realize that growth takes time. Believe beyond the setbacks that may occur. Recognize that temporary rejection doesn't define your destiny. You have to keep going out there, keep putting in the graft, keep putting the shift, but having the fixed mindset that you know that it's all going to turn out for your good, because you're willing to do whatever it takes to maintain those levels. So you stay grounded and you stay focused. And of course, let your results speak. Don't just be a talker. Lead by example. Lead with your actions. So I'd like to know, what's your favorite Mo Salah moment? Do you think he ranks amongst the greatest in the Premier League? Let me know in the comments. And if you found value in the video, kindly hit the like button, comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. And let me know what else you'd like to see. But if you want to know more about the athlete's edge and how you can thrive using it, check out this next video. I'll see you at the top.